Hey, Gutfoxx here. Today we're going to do a little something different, as you expect in hashtag invert week. We're going to play a Madden game. I'm live streaming at the moment. Not streaming, but live talking into the mic, which is something I don't normally do for these recorded gameplays. But there was the offense, there's the defense. I got a lot of guys, Bar I actually use it there, but got a lot of guys subbed in for Styles. Here's a specialist, but that's not the important part. The twist we're going to do today, I think you'll catch on pretty quickly. So, taking a look at my opponent here, Dre, as we kick off the ball, and what he wants to do right off the bat. We'll kick it right down the middle. So you might be asking yourself, hey, there was no play there, and that is the twist. I kind of want to focus today on the time between the plays. Take a look at YouTube and Madden commentating. Like when I don't have any visuals to show you for the plays, so you got to basically listen to me explain what happened and what I want to do about them next play as we go through this lineup here and change it around a little. As some of you who've watched me stream have seen, I do this before every game in order to get my subs right. And then we just got to get the middle linebacker here. And then take a look at our opponents to check out their roster. So he's got a pretty solid roster, it looks like. My time's up. Alright, so we're going to go straight off the bat. He's in 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers. We're going to go to 4-3 under, play cover 4 right off the bat to see how everything goes. Alright, so my opponent went deep the very first play of the game. We went cover 4, so it was a good call. So I'm thinking he's going to want to continue to do that for the rest of the game. So I got to protect deep. 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, or that was something he just wanted to bait out right away. So I'm going to come out in this dime flat cover 4. Alright, 2 wide receivers, 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. He ran an HB blast, so he wants to go short and then long, it looks like. But 3 wide receivers, we'll come back out in the same cover 4. We'll go cover... Yeah, we'll go cover 4 again. So once again, my opponent went deep. PA pack shot. I went cover 4, but that was a one-on-one situation. That's something you don't want to get into right off the bat. You don't want to get into one-on-one. So I think I'm going to go into a little bit of a cover. Man up 3 deep. But I want better pass rusher here, so I'll go Vic Beasley. Alright, so I threw right to the post route there, and I had it covered. We picked it off. If we just would have knocked it down, we would have came out better off in the end. Mr. Darby there picked it off for us, so we're coming back on offense right away. And I think I always want to go to the run right off the bat just to see what the opponent is running on defense. He's running kind of a chuck it deep offense and hope to win aggressive catch style. Alright, so he didn't run exactly, so he's running the 4-3 under. Nothing exactly unusual about it. I ran the inside zone. Didn't really do too well on it. As you can tell, it's 2nd and 10. So I'm going to try to run a little bit of a 61X choice in case he comes out in zone here. If he comes out in man. So he dropped everybody and user rushed the quarterback there. I was able to get the ball out as he was hitting me. So we're going to need some sort of man beater here. I think corner strike should work. We'll do that, but we'll sub out Delaney Walker here in for Cooks. Alright, so he played the same defense. User rushed that guy around the edge, but we were able to pick up the first down on that corner strike, luckily. So let's get right back into our running offense and see if he's got any issues with it. But I'm gonna put in a power back this time because we don't need 80 yards. We just need 4. Alright, so I scored a touchdown there on Marshawn. I didn't need 4. I needed to go wide on that one, so the speed probably would have helped more, but Marshawn had enough to get to the edge. My blocking held on the edge to get into the end zone. How is this working out for you guys? So is this interesting to you, the lack of visuals? Alright, so good kickoff coverage there. I don't know, it might not be interesting, but it's just something, different. Want to try it out. So he ran that 4 vertical, so we're going to run something similar. We're going to cover 2 man to stop it. Alright, so PAFL stretch is something. He hit me in the center of the field, got a nice, 30-yard gain there. So that's something that we got to protect against once again. I'm going to go in 4-3 under. I saw this defense the other day. I missed the user pick there by a nanosecond. Maybe a little bit more than a nanosecond. So we're going to try to come out and something like that again. Maybe not make as much adjustments and just user his known routes over the middle. So he came out in that same ace formation, but instead of running those crossers like I expected, he ran a little bit of a streak that he tried to throw up, and my safeties were able to knock it down. So 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers. What did he run last time? He ran a dive last time in this formation. Okay, so I was right about the dive. He still gained 4 yards or so, which isn't great when you know the play that's coming. All right, here is another, I think it was those crosser routes. So I'm going to try to jam up the middle, but run a blitz off the edge. So corner 3 blitz. He hasn't shown any affinity for the flats yet. All right, so we got our user pick there. The pressure got in a little bit. He threw to that crossing route over the middle, and my Anthony Barr picked it. So correct call so far. Nice work. We're going to throw that inside zone back at him, but this time with 100 speed instead of Marshawn. Still, we'll hope to get some yards here. All right, 2nd and inches, so about 9.5 yards right off the bat. Cover 2, we'll want to beat this. Let's just beat it with some drag routes. So we had Ward right wide open, but our left tackle, Munoz, somehow went 3 yards downfield and picked him. Just an absolute embarrassment. Munoz should feel shame on that one. Vic, I think, should be yelling at him. All right, so we scored a touchdown there in that smash route. I hit that post route when he brought that same blitz last time. I got to announce my plays before I run them. I notice I'm hitting the Y button and expecting to keep talking, but I should not keep talking once I hit the button on the play. So kickoff, middle, here we go. So we kicked the ball deep, so deep, put his ass to sleep. He did a touchback there. He's got Dree Archer as a returner. With such a fabulous team, I don't know why he's still having Dree Archer do that dirty work for him. But we got to adjust. I'm thinking he's just going to go deep here again. So what I want to do is call a cover 2. He hasn't shown an affinity to go to the flat routes. So we're going to want to cover 2. Cover 2 sink here would be perfect for it. So I followed the drag route there in that PAFL stretch. He hit the post route between my safeties for a nice another 30-yard gain or so. That is something I got to, as the user, I got to take care of. So I think he's going to go back to it. So I'm going to call cover 6. And blitz that corner back in the flats. Alright, so that time a user covered that post. He went to the deep route where I was able to switch my cover 6 over, and we had a 2-on-1. We knocked the ball down. So now he's going 4 wide. He hasn't shown himself out of this formation. So I'm going to go into cover 4. I'm guessing it's going to be some sort of 4 verts with a tight end wiggle. No 4 verts wiggle. He went empty stick. My Rod Woodson 96 overall was able to play in his face and get the knockdown on that slant route. Well played by him for sure. I'm thinking we're getting another crossing pattern though. I'm gonna go in dime flat, hit the cover 2 though. So he had a whole bunch of routes there. I covered the streak and he threw it to the tight end. Unfortunately not very hard, or unfortunately for him not very hard. I was able to get there, rally to the ball in time, knock it out of his hands right as he was trying to catch it. 4 verts again, could run a stick. What I'm going to do though is run as a defensive lineman here, Vic Beasley Jr. And so, oh shoot, I wasn't able to get to him in time. Alright, so as you saw, I wasn't able to get that playing in time. It looks like he's quitting because he just threw it deep again against my cover 2 that I audibled to. Cover 2 man. And he concedes the game. And that, I guess, is the end of this game. Thanks for watching this game.